more breaking news coming in. Big statement made by US President Donald Trump ahead of this meeting. President Trump is saying, nobody is dictating to me. Europe is not telling me what to do. Nothing is set in stone. And I want to see a ceasefire. I will not be happy if it's not today. So he said his first red line here, that in the next 6 to 7 hours of that conversation taking place between him and President Putin of Russia, there has to be a ceasefire. That's at least his base starting line. I want to bring in Sandeep Punithan for more on this. Sandeep, as far as Russia is concerned, one, no pushover. Two, Russia anyway believes neither Europe nor the United States, and especially not Europe, have come to past meetings with a clean slate or a clean hand. They've only sought dialogue to help Ukraine regroup, rearm and relaunch attacks. How is the Russian strategy different this time?
Well, Gaurav, the Russian strategy has been to keep on fighting. And, this war is Europe's longest war since the Second World War. Today is, in fact, the 80th anniversary of the end of the Second World War. That's the enormous significance of the date, August 15th. Now, Russia has been fighting for 3.5 years. It has no allies in this fight. It's got some friends who have been giving them ammunition, soldiers, all of that, China, North Korea. It's got some support from Serbia, some support from India as well. But Russia is literally in this fight alone. It is fighting the combined might of Ukraine that's backed by NATO. Ukraine has got enormous support from NATO. It's got NATO's command control, intelligence, reconnaissance, communications, all of that. Intelligence, the most important piece of the puzzle. So Russia has been fighting. Its strategy has been to continue fighting, and it has belied initial projections that it would collapse and it would be defeated and all of that. The fact is that on the ground today, Gaurav, Russia controls nearly 20% of Ukraine's territory.
Yes.
And it is unlikely to cede control of that. This territory is critical because it is the Russian-speaking part of Ukraine, the Donbas region. It's extremely significant, it's strategic. And Russia believes that it cannot hold on to Crimea if it does not control all of Donbas. So that is actually a big red line for Russia. They will not negotiate anything short of all of Donbas. Now, Trump wants this fighting to end, but they cannot allow Russia to hold on to all of that territory. That is, in fact, one of the key factors that's in the play right now. Will the United States allow Russia to keep that significant part of Ukrainian territory? Because
in fact, Geeta, Sandeep and I, Mosmi, Shweta, my colleagues, we've covered this war from ground zero, and the territories that we're talking about, we've reported from ground zero in these territories. Now, this active front line, it stretches from Kharkiv in the east. Okay, Donald Trump is speaking. Let's quickly cut across and listen in to the US president.
A town which got hit by a missile, but over 7,000 soldiers. It's crazy.
What will make a success of this summit today?
I can't tell you that. I don't know. There's nothing set in stone. I want certain things. I want to see a ceasefire. This is not to do with Europe. Europe's not telling me what to do. But they're going to be involved in the process, obviously, as will Zelensky. But I want to see a ceasefire rapidly. I don't know if it's going to be today, but I'm not going to be happy if it's not today. Everyone said it can't be today, but I'm just saying I want the killing to stop. I'm in this to stop the killing. We're not putting up any money. We're making money. They're buying our weapons, and we're sending them to NATO, and NATO's sending us big, beautiful checks. But I don't care about that. I care about, it was a big factor when Biden spent $350 billion and got nothing. But what I do care about is they lost last week, 7,011 people were lost, almost all soldiers. 36 people in a town which got hit by a missile, but over 7,000 soldiers. It's crazy.
What will make a success of this summit today?
I can't tell you that. I don't know. It's
truly is likely, if there is a ceasefire, it would be a big takeaway. So President Trump says he hopes there will be a ceasefire. He'd be very happy if there's a ceasefire, but he's not so sure. But he'd be disappointed if there isn't one, or words to that effect.